Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Seth, Shezi, and today we'll be taking you through part 2 of the BMW Driving Experience. Now, we spent a fantastic time at the Fisherman's Kloof Lodge, and today we'll be snaking through the Cederberg mountain passes on our way to the luxurious Lanzerac in Stellenbosch. The journey is just as important as the destinations, especially when you get to drive on this picturesque, beautiful road. So always make sure to take time to actually just stop and take in the views.
How are you feeling, Seth?
Speechless.
You're like a mountain goat, Seth.
Doing it for the gram. Now we simply had to stop here because my shirt matches the gravel perfectly, and you can see the road going into the distance, and the mountains look spectacular. They look a bit otherworldly, and that topography looks amazing. It's a photo that you know is going to do well. It's been an exhilarating experience going down the Cederberg Pass. The gravel is shaky, so you slide from side to side. What I loved with the car is that it actually does a lot of the work for you. So the handling and all of that, it recorrects without actually taking too much control. So you still actually have to be engaged. You get to drift and slide a little bit, which is a little bit fun. We had a few very tight corners where I was like, ah, but we made it. You know, you need nerves of steel. And I think I'm doing alright, except the sweat down my crack. You try to drive this ginormous car through a very tight, narrow road that has a sheer drop on the other side. That sheer drop is, I would say, probably about 30 centimeters away from the passenger door. Whew. That was a long drive. We've just arrived at Landsirac, which is actually one of my favorite places in Stellenbosch. Everyone remembers they went through a big fire a few years ago. I think it was about 2 years ago. Now they've renovated. These are the new rooms, and check them out. They're absolutely beautiful. What's amazing about it is that they are completely new. They've actually restored some of the original pieces, which were always part of the charm of Lanzerac, which is an iconic place. After such a long drive, it's important to stretch. Landsirac is well known for being the pioneers of the Pinotage grape, which is the quintessential South African grape, a merger of two grapes, a red and a white, which I should have not gone in that place until I remember what it actually means.
I think you need to go find out.
Yeah, we probably should. Should we go wine tasting?
Let's go wine tasting.
Oh look, what do we have here? Lanzerac Pinotage Reserve. Well, clearly this is how wine is grown. Take a quick stroll down the vineyards, find a premium reserve bottle, and voila, cheers. Oh wow. So South Africa is well known the world over for making some of the finest wines. Why do you think a little country at the end of Africa is known for wine? Well, it's the grape, the Pinotage, that put us on the map. In 1959, actually, that was the first time when the scientists successfully managed to merge two grapes together to actually give birth to this grape. That's what earned South Africa the respect, and guess what? That grape was born right here. Even from the nose, you already know that you're about to taste something special. You get a bit of warm, mature and ripe fruits, and then on the palate, the first thing that hits you is some complex dark berries, and it's juicy, and yet at the same time it actually doesn't linger for far too long. It actually has a clean finish. So for a long time, Pinotage got a bad rap for smelling like paraffin or being too thin and not being able to have any aging potential. Well, those days are over, and Lanzerac were the pioneers of actually showing that if you treat the grape right, you're gonna get a grape that is robust, bold, and yet still very smooth with a lot of aging potential. Cheers. Oh yeah, I could get drunk on this. I feel like I am actually getting drunk right now because I have to sip every time, every take.
Good morning.
Morning.
Who's this sleepy? Oh, it's dark in here. I'm scared.
Why are you being this person? It's really late. He's pretending. It's actually still...
I came in from the daytime outside.
Yeah, that's because the sun rises early in summer.
Yeah, 8:30.
No. This is 6:15. You don't lie when you make a random time.
Show me the time on the phone, Seth.
6:15.
Show me the time.
I wouldn't make it up.
Show us the time, Seth.
So it's my turn to actually find out what it feels like to be a passenger in the luxurious BMW X3. Being driven in the X3 by Mr. Michal Malek has actually been an amazing experience. I feel very pampered. The seats like ergonomically sort of change them. So right now I'm maximizing my lumbar support because my back can be a bit achy. How's your back?
My back is not achy. My heart is an achy breaky heart though. Yeah.
Ray Cyrus.
Don't break my heart, my achy breaky heart. I just don't think you'd understand.
Da, 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 da.
And if you break my heart,
My achy breaky heart.
Well, needless to say, our karaoke skills are not going to be putting James Corden out of business. Now, driving to Sanbona was such an amazing experience because we got to drive through colossal rock formations through Montague. When we got to Sanbona, we had to drive for 40 kilometers after actually going through the entrance, through these otherworldly, beautiful rolling landscapes. Arriving there, it's like arriving at an oasis. It's surrounded by this arid, beautiful Karoo dry land, and it's this sort of like place that's bursting with greenery and water and a swimming pool and luxury and air conditioning. Yes. Especially on a hot day. This is one of very few places in the Western Cape that have the entire big five. That is hippo, leopard, lion, rhino, and elephant.
One of those is incorrect.
With a bit of a jazzy feel. Which one? Lion,
Yes.
elephant,
Yes.
leopard,
Yes.
rhino.
Yes. And you said hippo last time.
That's
not
shit,
right.
it's not a hippo. Leopard? Rhino? Elephant? Oh, come on. Oh, damn, how could I forget it? The buffalo. Cool, now that we know what the big five are, how about we go on a sensational Sanbona safari? I'm trying to bring the animal closer by using binoculars. I'm a wildlife expert. Oh. Baby Hardy does. We just spotted a hippo hanging out with his buddies. It's nice and chubby.
Oh, je was van het weg.
Why are we whispering? Because they have very keen hearing and we don't want to be charged. They kill people. They actually kill more people than lions. One of the highlights of the game drive was seeing white lions. I mean, albino lions? Caucasian lions. What's the PC term for it? I mean, I don't know what you call it, but it was spectacular to see them, and thank you, Sanbona, for helping me tick off this bucket list experience. Sue and Adichang are influencers and TV presenters all the way from Thailand on their very first trip to Africa. And guess what? There's something very exciting that's about to happen. And trust me, it's not what they spot in the safari. Yay! She said yes! Yay! Congratulations, guys. That was one of the sweetest and most endearing proposals I've ever had the privilege to witness. Thank you for including us in your special moment, and all the best.
One more, hold on, and go for it.
Thank you for joining me for part 2 of the BMW Driving Experience. Now, I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I've loved it from the wine farms all the way to the safaris. Now, remember, please, you have to like, share, and subscribe.
Or else.
Or else the kitten dies.